welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Coaxed out to the wing, decent ball, tries a header! And oh! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Oh look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
Now it's Arda Turan. It's come loose. Di Maria. Neymar. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Decent hit from there. Kuzawa. Ibrahimovic. And it's Turan. Barcelona putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Neymar with the ball through. Arda Turan. Luis Suarez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Paris Saint-Germain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. David Luiz. Di Maria.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all round.
Arda Turan. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Arda Turan. Neymar. Messi. There's no flag. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Off the post. He's onto it, and it's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
Lucas Moura, can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Cavani! Really well taken goal. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Brings it forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. David Luiz. Looks to thread it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Van der Veer. Lucas Moura. Van der Veer. Di Maria looking for options. Corner then. Paris Saint-Germain given another corner. And through to the goalkeeper. Thiago Silva. Messi. Neymar. And he's made certain that won't get through. Sergio Busquets. Piqué. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Arda Turan tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar passes it through. David Luiz. Di Maria. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Now it's Iniesta. Looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Thiago Silva gets it away. Arda Turan floats one over. Neymar. Firmly met. Iniesta lobs it in gently. Can he dig out a shot? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Goal! Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but...
There is the half-time whistle. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Second half gets underway. Daniel Alves. Sergio Busquets. Arda Turan. Sergio Busquets. Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Iniesta. Tries a through ball. And he's through on goal. It's Luis Suarez! Dinks one in. Van der Veer. Di Maria. Lucas Moura. Now it's Cavani. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Daniel Alves. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Thiago Silva tries the route one option. Cavani with a delicate ball. Barcelona got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Arda Turan. And it's Iniesta. Now the pass. Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, they may well be 2 up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
Van de Veer. Di Maria. Pastore gets on the end of it, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Looks like a good ball through. Cavani gets flagged offside.
He's just drifted beyond the last defender.
Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. And it's Busquets. Arda Turan. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Kurzawa. Arda Turan goes long and forward. Paris Saint-Germain somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. And it's Ibrahimovic. Throw it. Iniesta. Arda Turan. Messi. It's a loose ball. Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. Lucas Moura. Pastore gets it back. And in it goes!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Sergio Busquets. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Di Maria. Thrust towards the front line. A real chance to break. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Arda Turan. Barcelona to make one last surge forward. Looks to slip it through. Can he shoot? Loose ball, who's going to get there? They've scored!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however.
The final whistle. Barcelona have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those centres.
a very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Barcelona. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Iniesta looking for options. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Douglas Costa! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Unbelievable.
And they get themselves in front! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Lewandowski hoists it high. Lewandowski looking to run onto it. Ribéry. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
And somehow it stayed out. It so nearly came off for him.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Arda Turan tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a long forward pass. Chance! Wonderful quick feet! Oh, real chance! Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ribéry passes it through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Lewandowski looks like a good ball through. Out towards the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Gone a long way up and away. Good, sir. Jerome Boateng pumps it upfield. That's not going to find its target. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez has got himself a free kick. Jordi Alba. Now it's Neymar. Douglas Costa. Now the pass. Daniel Alves. Arda Turan. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. Arda Turan. Looks to slip it through. It's Turan! He scores!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
The whistle goes for half-time. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Iniesta. Neymar. Arda Turan. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
Messi ready to try one.
Yeah, maybe the free kick could have been executed a little better, but they've got to be wary of conceding fouls from similar positions now, or it's a recipe for more trouble. They could pay the price.
And it's Turan.
Arda Turan can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really good.
Marvellous goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp, and while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Arda Turan. Thiago tries the route one option. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa has it out wide and in space. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Barcelona reacting swiftly in the wake of conceding that goal.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Barcelona still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Adriano. Aimed long and direct. Vidal looking to get on the end of this. Muller. And the ball's come out. It's there. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Bravo did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Clears it out of harm's way. Barcelona can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Benatia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Sergio Busquets. It's Rakitic. Messi. It's a brilliant interception. Javi Martinez plays it long. Muller gets flagged offside. Adriano. Piqué. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Arda Turan, who's made his mark on this game. Rakitic. Lewandowski. Lahm. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's away. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Lewandowski versus the keeper, and only one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Robben. Robben. It's Muller! That is gorgeous from Muller! They are running riot here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Goes wide. Played out wide. Oh, glorious footwork. There are a few waiting for it. Sergio Busquets pumps it forwards. Benatia does well to read it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. He goes long. Nice little chip. Rakitic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and they never looked like making a proper recovery.